Hey, what's going on? Coach Joe Rosko here from Built for the Stage, here for another Motivation Monday on Playbill. We have a really special guest. You see him right now, this handsome man over there giving the deuces. This is Jacob Dickey. What's up, Jacob?
Nothing much. Staying safe and sane.
Not a whole lot to do nowadays except be motivated on a Monday and get a little workout in with us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Jacob joins us from the cast of Aladdin on Broadway. And Jacob, how long have you been in the show now?
I joined the Broadway company in 2017. 2017. And I've gone on tour for a little bit and been in and out with other shows. But yeah, I'm still with the Broadway company. So I guess about almost 4 years now.
Yeah, Jacob is a huge asset to the cast there at Aladdin. He's played Aladdin for a good amount of time on the stage. And he's also went out on the tour back and forth a couple times, right, to play the role and come back to the Broadway cast. He also
Yeah.
sports sometimes an amazing mustache as one of his ensemble roles in the show too.
Yeah, I took advantage of quarantine to shave said mustache off and also obviously dye my hair. So
Yeah,
can't do that with Aladdin.
how many which phase is this? Is this color 2 or 3? I feel like you've done it a few times, right?
I have. I started blonde and then it went purple. But this is just like the after effect of fading from purple. So now it's like a pinky
Yeah, now
array.
it's a third color of the two mixed together,
Yes.
huh?
It's everything in one. Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, like I was saying before, I'm down here in Norfolk, Virginia right now, and Virginia is some of your stomping grounds.
Yeah. Well, Virginia Beach is my hometown. Norfolk is my fiance's hometown. We were actually supposed to be there this past week because our wedding was yesterday in Norfolk, or it was canceled, but that's where we were supposed to be. Pretty wild.
I know. Have you put? First off, I'm so sorry. Have you put a delayed, like an alternate date for later yet, or you're just gonna kind of wait it out and see what the world?
Yeah, we're gonna wait it out. No one knows what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We also just don't feel like planning a wedding right now. We know we're gonna get married and we will have a wedding, but it's not number one priority. So we're just gonna take it easy and see what comes.
What have you felt like doing? I know that I just binge watched this Amazon Prime series called Hana, which is
I watched it a couple. I watched it. Did the new season come out? Is there a new season?
I don't know. I hope there is because I just smashed season 1. So
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I definitely binged a lot. I kind of have started just naturally petering out. I'll watch a couple episodes of something and then I'll go read. I've been reading a ton, which is nice. I do things, so that's something I've been doing a lot. And we have a dog, which is awesome because it gets us outside even when we don't feel necessarily like getting up. And so we'll go out to the park a lot. And Penny is loving quarantine, so that much.
yeah.
It's really good.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to start working out a lot of core stuff coming up here. We're going to be doing some abs with Jacob. He's always sporting those abs with his vest on up on the stage in Aladdin. So we're going to make sure that he keeps those things right. So when they get back to Agrabah, he's ready to go.
Please.
If you didn't follow along last week with Jeremy Jordan and Ashley Spencer, Built for the Stage is an online training program that I've headed up that helps actors to train like athletes. So if you want, you can go to builtforthestage.com or you can go to our Instagram at builtforthestage and you can check us out and see what it's all about and train like some of the Broadway favorites like Jacob Dickey. So I'm going to pick up my laptop here and I'm just gonna set it down because we're gonna do some planking right now with Jacob. I'm in my Airbnb right now. You can see just like some of the stuff around. But in Aladdin, there's 3 wishes that we know Aladdin gets with his lamp, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna put up a 3-minute clock.
Oh jeez.
And Jacob, this plank and wish rendition we're gonna do here is gonna get a wish each minute. So in the show, Aladdin doesn't necessarily have to earn each wish; he just gets them granted. But we're gonna make Jacob earn his wishes, and the first one will come at the 1-minute mark. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a minute to think about your first wish. All right.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna set my clock here. You ready for our low plank? Starting in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. We're up. Okay, so hips up, tuck those the pelvic bone under us. Okay, Jacob, you're gonna have to talk during this too. Okay.
Okay.
So, once upon a time, Jacob was on Built for the Stage podcast, and we were in Bryant Park, and I had this lapel mic attached to Jacob, and I was filming him as we played ping pong on the public ping pong table. It was beyond epic. You were such a good sport that day.
It was awesome. I mean, I had never honestly thought about playing ping pong in Bryant Park. I just thought it was like just part of the park. So the fact that we were playing it was just hilarious to me. It was so fun. And I do enjoy ping pong. I just never played it on a park.
If you guys want to check that out, it's on our Instagram TV at Built for the Stage. You can watch Jacob playing ping pong. All right, I'm shaking already. That was minute 1. What's your first wish, Jacob?
My first wish is 100% that COVID-19 goes away forever. I would really like to get back to some sort of normalcy, hugging friends. That'd be great.
I feel like that's a unanimous wish.
I think so too. I would think so. Yeah.
We're 30 seconds into this thing of minute, I guess a minute and a half. So with this wish of COVID-19 going away, what's the first thing you're going to do when like restrictions are lifted?
I feel like the first thing we're probably going to do, because we talk about it all the time, is go to Playa Betty's on the Upper West Side and get tacos and margaritas. I think that's what we want.
You look so much more comfortable in your plank than me.
I am not comfortable at all.
Are you the coach or am I the coach? I mean, gosh, you're crushing it. Okay, we've made it 2 minutes. What's your second wish?
My second wish is a lifetime supply of seltzer water. We have really become quite the seltzer water fiends in quarantine, so that'd be nice.
If you're planking with us, keep squeezing your butt out there. Don't let that back sag. What's your favorite seltzer water brand?
We're a classic LaCroix family.
10 seconds.
Schweppes has got a little more carbonation, which is nice.
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo!
Wow.
Okay, good job. Okay, my favorite LaCroix is there's like a watermelon flavor.
Oh, I've never had that.
So good. Oh, it's my favorite. It's brilliant. It's so good.
Honestly, we're connoisseurs of grocery items, so maybe we'll taste that.
All right, you earned your third wish. What is your third wish, Mr. Jacob?
You know what's hilarious is I didn't think I would get to the third wish, so but that's fine. That's cool. How about a third wish? Let's do a third wish. Is that Sean and I get to have a really awesome wedding within a year. That would be ideal.
Okay, these are great wishes. I'm all about it. I love the second one. It was so practical.
I know. It went from like world peace to seltzer water, and then back to love.
I feel I'm thinking of you as like there was that TV show called DuckTales, the cartoon, and there's like the Uncle Duck like swimming in his money. And I'm just picturing you in like all of your seltzer cans, like making a chair out of it. And
I mean, honestly, the amount of cans we're recycling, if we had kept them, we could have a whole apartment of seltzer water furniture.
you would just be sitting on a throne of seltzer water.
Yes.
I'm going to give us just a couple more minutes to cool off from that, because our next game will also be core intensive as promised.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about how I have a handful of clients in mind. Another one's John Riddle. We had him on the Playbill Motivation Monday on Instagram a couple weeks ago. John plays Raoul in Phantom. You two are two that really pop into my mind, my Broadway clients that like started somewhere and then really just turned this corner, not even just physically, but mentally in your training. Can you talk about just a little bit how your physical training has helped you not only with the physical, but mentally in the gym and also like in your day to day?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the beginning, because I've been with your program for over a year. And I think in the beginning, it was really a learning curve for me because I've been in the gym, but I never really had any sort of structure to it.
It's going to be almost like a year and 6 months now.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's wild. But I never had any sort of structure to it. And so in the beginning, it was a learning curve it was a stamina learning curve and the mental game of how the workouts are structured when you're doing lifting into a kind of a burner cardio breakdown in the end. In the beginning for me, it was really hard because I would kind of spend the whole workout thinking, okay, I am not done yet. I still have like maybe the hardest part of the workout to do. But then as that started going along and I started getting healthier and more confident in my workouts and my routines, I started craving that, which was weird. I remember there was one time there's been a few times where I didn't time it correctly and I had to not do the last chunk of a burner. And I just didn't feel complete. I was like, okay, I kind of warmed up for nothing. And once that clicked in my brain, that's really when I started truly enjoying working out and missing it. And it became part of my routine. It's how I warmed up for my shows. My gym was right across from Aladdin. My gym was, 2 blocks from Emoji Land. So it was really part of it was my warm up, my physical warm up. And I did find that it also helped my voice, especially in matinee. If I got to work out for matinee, it was like, I was good to go.
Yep. The voice is a part of the body. And if the body's warm and active and ready to go after a training session, then the vocal pipes will definitely be ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm ready to tackle our next game.
Okay.
It's
okay, sure. Yeah.
It's called True or Hollow. So instead of true or false, we've subbed in the name the word hollow because we're going to be doing hollow holds. I'll show you and everyone those in a second. And the hollow is just like, saying what you're saying doesn't hold much water. That expression of like, oh, you're BSing over there. So our bucket's going to be pretty shallow, pretty hollow inside, not holding much water. So we're going to see your musical theater true or false trivia knowledge. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
So the way this is going to work. All right. I'm going to take me back over here to my mat. The way this is going to work is we're going to hold, you see those wine bottles over there? We're going to hold a 20-second hollow hold no matter what. Okay. So a hollow hold is, let me fix my angle here. You're going to be toes pointed away, low back scooped into the ground, and then my hands out behind me. and my shoulder blades are just slightly lifted up. We did a variation of this with Jeremy Jordan and Ashley last week. We did hollow rocks, but here we're just we're gonna hold it, and it's gonna be for 20 seconds. If you get the trivia question wrong, though, we have to hold it for an additional 20, so it'll actually be 40 seconds.
Oh, no.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do this for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And there's gonna be 5 questions. So if you get it right, it'll be 20 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest. If you get it wrong, it'll be 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. Okay.
Nice.
All right. I'm doing this too, so I'm rooting for you. I hope you get them right. Okay.
I hope so too.
All right, let's go with a more difficult one.
Okay.
When we're getting started here. So you also have with the question included, we only have 20 seconds for you to answer it because we have to know whether or not we get to rest or not. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's get in our hollow hold. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, in the musical In the Heights, what is the very first thing Usnavi has to do in the top of the show? Is it chase away a punk at his store? True or hollow?
It is lights up ocean hats to the ring. Hollow?
It is true. We have to keep holding it. The first thing he says is, lights up on Washington Heights up at the break of day. I wake up and I gotta chase this punk away. Okay, rest.
I went to Pop the Great. And I skipped the punk.
Yeah. 10 seconds, and then we're gonna bring our next one in. That one was tough. So hopefully, I think you're gonna get this next one, okay? And hollow hold. Okay, true or hollow? The King and I is a Rodgers and Hart musical.
Hollow.
That's correct. Hold on. 5, 4, 2, and nice. Correct. Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Okay, good. We get 40 seconds to sit here. I'm so excited about that. This next one is from the musical Cats. What did you think of the movie? Did you see it?
I did see the movie. We went to theaters and saw Cats.
Okay. And what is your Rotten Tomatoes movie review rating?
You know.
Okay, good. Saved by the Bell. That's enough.
Oh, great.
5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Okay. In Cats, the song Memory is the second to last song in Act 1. True or hollow?
Hollow.
That's correct. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and nice. Cats is the last song of Act 1. Very good. Didn't trip you up on that one. Okay. If you were doing like a pop rock audition, what would your go-to pop rock song be? This is not a true or false. This is just me talking.
You know, for the longest time, my pop rock go-to was Addicted by Kelly Clarkson. It's like, it's off Breakaway, but it's not one of the hits, but I loved it. That was my longest one. I think that's probably, I do Lilac Wine, but it's not really a pop rock. Really pop rock is Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, cool. Let's go back into our hollow. And, okay, true or hollow? The musical We Will Rock You is based off of the Rolling Stones.
Hollow.
That's correct. You're crushing it. 3, 2, 1, and nice. Okay, good. As a lot of us know out there, it's based off of Queen.
Yes.
Great musical. Do you like the musical?
I do like the musical. I always say I'm not a big jukebox musical person, but I think I secretly am. I saw that on Royal Caribbean actually because I was doing a show there.
Oh,
I
no
love it.
way.
It's just wild and silly and fun.
All right, last one coming up for a second, and then we're going to take another break. So 3, 2, and up. The musical Hello, Dolly is set in London. True or hollow?
Hello?
That's correct.
Okay,
5,
great.
4, 2, and nice. It's set in New York City, so there you go.
Now I know. I don't know that musical very well.
Let's do a bonus round in 30 seconds.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm right on this. Yeah, I am.
Honestly, so embarrassed I missed In the Heights because that was my musical in high school. That's all I sang on repeat.
Oh, that's another question I have in a second. That's another question
Oh,
I have.
nice.
All right, here we go. Ready? And
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, good. Okay, back to Hello, Dolly.
Oh no.
Hello, Dolly was directed by Gene Kelly. This is the movie. Was he the director? True or hollow? Gene Kelly.
True.
That's correct.
Hey.
And rest. Nice. I I love Gene Kelly, so I had to throw Gene in there with that Hello Dolly question.
I mean,
Okay.
I didn't know the answer, but I did know that he was a director as well, so I took a guess.
Oh, all right. We're gonna cut that at 6 minutes instead of 10.
Nice.
Are you sad? I'm not.
I'm good. I feel nice.
My abs are on fire.
Ah.
What you should know though, out there, people, is that ab exercises don't show your abs. They just enhance them. But if they're living under a lot of fat or soft stuff, it's really about your nutrition. So let me know if you need some help on that. All right, moving on to our next game. It's going to be called Which Show Do You Rep? Okay. Now, the whole reason for playing this game is that you're going to be basically making the workout that we're going to do through these Which Show Do You Rep questions. So I have 3 exercise movements written down here.
Okay.
I also have 3 different numbers that will represent our repetitions for those movements. Okay. Now you're going to see how this plays out. So just simply answer this question here. What are 3 shows that are currently, God help us all, that they'll keep surviving this vacation, 3 musicals currently on Broadway that you wish you could see, but you really can't because you're doing your show every day? So what are 3 currently running you wish you could see that you haven't?
Hadestown is one that I have seen, but I wish I could see it again.
Okay.
Girl from the North Country.
Okay.
It's definitely one that I would really love to see. And what's currently running? I'm so out of the loop. Six, the musical.
Okay, 6. All right. I'm going to put them down one more time. So like I said, our workout's going to be 5 minutes. We're going to do it AMRAP style, as many rounds as possible. You're familiar with that, Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Girl All right, Jacob. Out of those three, this is how we're going to pick our first movement for the workout. Out of those three, just say one of them. Girl from North Country, Hadestown, or Six? Which one out of those three?
Six.
Six. Okay, Six was assigned to the movement an accordion crunch.
Mm.
All right, so we're going to be doing accordion crunches in our workout. Now, same thing. Hadestown, Six, or Girl from the North Country. You can say Six again if you want, but choose again one of those three.
Hadestown.
Hadestown. 5. Okay, so our first movement and rep is going to be 5 accordion crunches. Okay.
Got it.
So that's how that worked. There's my notes there lining up.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. 3 shows that influenced you the most growing up or young into your career.
In the Heights.
In the Heights.
One that I really love. The last 5 years.
Okay.
Really
Me too.
big. Really big. And Wicked.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. Those were there's our timer for our abs right there. Okay. Last 5 years I probably listened to on a burnt CD a gazillion times in my pickup truck in good old Ohio.
Last night also, I had a burnt CD, and it wasn't until years later I realized it was missing 2 songs. I had no idea, and it was also out of order.
Yeah. Wait. This same thing happened. I wonder. There's something behind this. We need to look up.
It's just like iTunes had it on wrong, and somebody burned it.
And that's kind of, if you want to know the trajectory of the story, it's very important to not listen to it out of order, especially the last 5 years that goes like this, you know?
Yeah, no clue.
Why was In the Heights so influential?
In the Heights came, I think it was my senior year, or maybe my junior year of high school. It's influential because I'm Puerto Rican, so it was a new kind of West Side story, and it was one that I also could really see myself in, because in West Side, you really have to be like a dancer to be a Puerto Rican in that show at the time. Now it's changed, obviously, which is great. But that was my first one where I could see myself in it. And also, it was the first rap musical I heard. And that's the music I loved. And so it was really cool.
Cool. Okay, same thing. In the Heights, Wicked, last 5 years. Go ahead and say one of those 3.
Wicked.
Okay, air squat. All right, so we got some squats in our workout.
Love it.
Okay, and then same thing, Wicked, In the Heights, last 5 years.
In the Heights.
In the Heights. 6. Okay, so we got 5 accordion crunches into 6 air squats.
Cool.
Oh, all right, our last question to make our workout is going to be 3 shows that had either a dream role in the show or a dream song that you're like, oh, I wish I could sing this song in a performance. It doesn't have to be like, it could be, I don't know, like gender swap, or it doesn't have to necessarily be like one that you think you would actually quote unquote play.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and name those 3.
Falsettos. For sure.
Falsettos?
Falsettos, yeah.
Yep, falsettos. Okay.
Falsettos. Prince of Egypt. I've done it, but I'd like to do it on the big stage.
Uh-huh.
And Company.
Hey, oh, I just saw the revival. Is amazing.
Yeah, my friend Catherine's in that.
What role in Company would you want to play?
Well, since like college, it was always Bobby, but now that I see the redone version, I think I'd love to be one of her boyfriends.
Which one?
I forget their names, honestly. Not PJ. It's the flight attendant.
Oh, yeah. That Clay plays.
Elder, but I forget his name. But
He sings Barcelona.
He's
Where you
Barcelona.
going, Barcelona? Oh, where's our live feed when we need it with someone?
Andy.
Andy. Okay, there it is. Cool. Same thing. Go ahead and say falsettos, Prince of Egypt, or company.
Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. So we're going to be doing high plank skater lunges.
Ooh.
High plank skater lunges. Okay. Same thing. Prince of Egypt, falsettos, or company.
Falsettos.
Falsettos. Okay. 14. All right. There's our workout. First off, if you're not familiar with Prince of Egypt out there, tell us a little bit about that experience. That was pretty cool when we talked about it on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. It was 2 summers ago. I got the chance to play Moses in Prince of Egypt at Tuacahn Amphitheater in Utah, which is, for those of you who don't know, a huge outdoor theater. We got to work with Stephen Schwartz and Philip Zednick who wrote the book and obviously the music. And it was a dream experience. Moses was one of my dream roles since I was a kid, even before it was a stage musical. That was one of my favorite movies. So the chance to play that role and work with Stephen Schwartz and the team was out of this world. It was one of the most challenging things I've ever done because it was truly in the desert in the summer and one of the hardest shows that I've had to perform. So it was a stamina builder.
Wow. Cool. Is there anywhere online that we could check that out? Like maybe, I guess, your Instagram?
Yeah, use my Instagram. I know there's a trailer. There's a pretty epic trailer that Tuacahn made that's floating around on YouTube. But it's currently, Prince of Egypt, well, not right now, but it is currently on the West End. So there's a slightly different production of it, which you can also probably check out. I've watched a few things. Soundtrack's out. It's beautiful.
Cool. I'll have to reach out to some of them out there. We have a couple of BFTS fam in the West End right now, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes of our workout. It's going to be 5 accordion crunches, 6 air squats, and 14 high plank skater lunges. So let me get this set up on my end. All right, that's good. If I'm down here, that's good too. And then my accordion crunch. Okay, cool. So if you're watching and you want to participate, this is going to be high intensity. So we're going to be really getting after it because it's only 5 minutes. So there's different modalities and there's different intensity levels that we should be hitting when we're training. A lot of times when you're watching Motivation Monday, we keep it short just so that you can really enjoy our conversation and also just get a quick little workout. But every day shouldn't be the same amount of time. We're going to do a 5-minute workout right now, but other days you might want to do something for 60 minutes at a lower intensity and vice versa and everything in between. So first movement, an accordion crunch, you're just going to be on the ground here and you're going to go crunch up and down, crunch up and down, crunch up and down. So my knees tuck in at the same time as my chest coming up to the ground. Okay? So literally like an accordion. All right? Our second movement, 6 air squats. We're going to stand up, shoulder width, squat and stand, squat and stand. Okay? I bring my hands up to encourage my chest to stay up. And then 14 high plank skater lunges. So I'm in a high plank and I'm going to go left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. So this is working my chest, shoulders, and triceps for support. And every time I plant my leg, I'm working that standing quad. And I'm also working my obliques and outer glute during that rotation. Okay? If you're out there and you're about to do this workout and you want to put on some music, go for it. And Jacob and I are just going to do it in silence. We're gonna do some mental strengthening here, but I'll be talking the whole time. Jacob, tilt your camera up just a little bit so that when you're standing, we get that pretty mug of yours on there. All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So first thing, 5 accordion crunches, 6 air squats, 14 high plank skater. So we're gonna get down for the accordion crunch. 5 of those. Yeah, that's perfect, Jacob.
Right there.
Yeah. All right, everybody, here we go. 5 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Accordion crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're up on our feet. 6 air squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down on our high plank. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really twist at the obliques, at the torso. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Good. Back to the ground. 5 of our accordion crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My heart rate's up. We're not even a minute in yet. 6 air squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. High plank. And 1, 2, 3, up to 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Feel your obliques. 13, 14. Nice. Back to the ground.
Yeah.
Good job, Jacob. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Back up to our feet. And 1, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice depth. 6. Here we go. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 minutes in. We're only 2 minutes in. Let's go.
Oh, yes.
1, 3, 4, 5. And we're back up. Here we go. Actors are athletes. 4, 5, and 6. High plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Nice. Woo! This is 3, 4, 5, and back up. Here we go. 1, drop Jacob. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. High plank. 1, really twist that torso. Feel your obliques. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here we go. Accordion crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Air squat. 1, 2, 3. Drop Jacob. 4, 5, 6. Skater
6.
line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up on your feet. 1, 2. Way to keep pace. Good job. 3, 4, 5, and 6. High plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My shoulders are feeling it. Triceps. 12, 13, 14. Here we go. 25 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. 3, 2, and time. Woo!
Hey.
Oh man. Good job.
That was nice.
Just 5 minutes.
Yeah, geez.
Get it going. Guys, hopefully you just tried that with us. If not, when you're all done watching us in this interview, try it out. 5 minutes, as many rounds as possible. 5 accordion crunches, 6 air squats, 14 high plank skater lunges. We were averaging about a little over around a minute. So I lost count of the rounds, but we done probably 7 or 8 rounds. So that's great. Heart rate's up. Maybe not the end of a true training session, maybe just a little burner at the end, but there's a lot of other stuff you can be doing out there. How was that for you, Jacob?
That felt great, honestly. It felt like a challenging warm-up, which is awesome. I feel like my day just started, so that was a nice wake me up. It was great.
Absolutely. What do you have going on for the rest of your day?
Oh, I just started a new book, so I'm probably gonna continue reading that and make some lunch. It's beautiful out and a little overcast, but I'll probably take the dog to the park for a long time and keep it easy.
Cool. So with Broadway announcing that it's officially supposed to not return until around September as of now, have you thought about at all your plans to just kind of stay sharp during this time, or like what you can be doing to stay on top of your game artistically?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think part of me right now is just taking it day by day. There's so many unknowns. So really for me, I honestly am trying not to think too far into the future, because that's where anxiety comes in.
Yeah.
There will come a point where I will definitely have to take stock and figure things out. But right now we're just kind of coasting. So for me, it's a day by day, like, what do I feel like doing? Do I feel like singing? I'll just start singing. And there's not really a structure to it. I'm not actively trying to create, but if I feel creative, then I'll just try to think of something and do a craft. Or really, for me, reading is the best escape. So that's been a nice feeling.
Yeah, so I talked a little bit on our Instagram at Built for the Stage about this, about, are you in a cave of restoration or are you in a cocoon of growth? And both of those things at this time are fine. And honestly, a lot of our day-to-day in this quarantine, it could be one day of restoration and the next it could be growth. It really just depends. But what I've been trying to tell clients that are in this Broadway lockdown, that are on Broadway, or they're my musical theater major students from college or whoever, that you just have to be actively deciding and making the choice of which you're in. Are you in the cave of restoration or are you in the cocoon of growth? But choose which you're in and make sure you're not just kind of chasing your tail in circles, because that's when the anxiety jacks up. So in some way, we need to have a plan of action. If it's just daily, if you're taking it day by day, cool, or weekly, things like that. So I just wanted to shout out our friend Shayla Benoit who's a part of the feeder community. She's actually battling cancer right now, and we're doing this. It's going to be Shay Challenge. She loves Justin Timberlake, so she was always a constant poster of the "It's going to be May" meme. So we made this challenge. It's going to be Shay as she's going through her chemo, that we've decided to take out sugar and alcohol altogether, because she's had to with her treatment and just trying to stay as well and healthy as possible, and also journaling. So for me, I started a little bit early. I'm on day 23, and just like the anxiety and depression and whatnot is just like really going down with the journaling and just the structure of this challenge where I'm doing something in honor and being inspired by Shayla. So I encourage everybody out there that's watching to put down your goals for the day, list out your anxieties, and then the ones that you can do something about them, create an actionable plan. And the ones that you can't, just let them go and just give that to the world. Write down some people or things that are currently inspiring you and how you can try to mirror that in some way in your life. And then lastly, gratitude, what you're thankful for on that given day. And man, Jacob, that's just helped me so much as this shutdown has been going on. So encourage everyone out there watching to try to do the same.
That's awesome. That sounds amazing.
You're always so good to hang with. You always bring a smile on my face. It's been such a honor to not just be your coach, but to become friends. I'm still holding you to that that axe throwing in Brooklyn. I definitely want to go to Brooklyn and throw those axes.
I'm so down. Honestly, you probably do that socially distant. I feel like they're always in big warehouses, so you will be good.
Yeah, we just have to, make sure that we sanitize the axe handle every time we go to throw it. Every
time we launch.
We have to get Mike Longo in that as well. I've been talking to Mike about that for a while, who's also in Aladdin. So miss you guys, and can't wait to see you when this is all over in person and give you a nice big hug.
Love that. That sounds like a dream. Truly.
All right. Give the dog a big kiss, and we'll see you later. All right.
All right, man. Thanks.
Everyone watching, thanks again. This has been Motivation Monday with Built for the Stage, powered and produced by Playbill. Please join us again. We have a very athletic guest coming up next week who's probably in one of the most physically challenging shows on Broadway. We're going to be releasing that detail to you soon, but if you're up for some high energy next week, make sure you tune in again to our Playbill Live Motivation Monday with Built for the Stage. All right, it's me, Rosko. See you guys later.